Good greetings, everybody. This is Rusty Dog, and welcome to Elite Dangerous Beyond Chapter 2 live stream. Well, it's here. It arrived for me about an hour ago, and well, I haven't touched it yet. I was waiting for you guys to come along. But you know, that's the way I am. I say I haven't touched it. I have flown from where I was to here, and that's basically it. Just 4 jumps to get from where I was to here. I did see an NPC Krait Mark II on the way, so that's all good. So, yeah. Let's have a look. So, Andy BBZ, hi. I think you've been there for a while on there. So, yeah, hi 07. Andreas Doblug, hi. Daniel Ranger, greetings, sir. I was in Isinor, yes, I was. Eric Bailey, can anyone confirm what I've been reading about engineering? I read the map requirements were lowered. I think the material requirements that were lowered were the ones for the Guardian upgrades. As far as I'm aware, I'm going to have to check that out though, but I believe that is the case. So, great to see you all here. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. And I have to say, it's going to be a challenger to keep this stream short, but yeah, sorry. So here we go. Beyond Chapter 2, we're going to take a look at the Krait Mark II, which is probably the only reason why I'm doing the stream tonight and not tomorrow, because I'm kind of keen to get hold of this Krait. And also to take a look at the changelog and things that are new in Beyond Chapter 2. I've had a quick glance at it. A couple of things on the changelog which interest me. But before we delve into the changelog, I'm not going to cover all of it because it's a fair size, and I'll put a link to the changelog in the description, but I don't think you'll need one. It's on the Elite Dangerous website, but I'll put it in the video description at the end. Okay, so let's get going. Let's get these. Let's take a look. So obviously the Krait is the ship that interests me. So that means I might look at the Challenger first. So we got 35 ships now in the game, and I guess more on the way by the looks of it. So yeah, hi Kafina, nice to see you. You're excited about the Corvette you're about to buy. Well, you've got every reason to be excited because the Corvette is a brilliant ship. Okay, so let's whiz through and see where these ships are positioned. I'm going to guess that, I don't know which one's going to come first. Is it going to be the Challenger? There is a new vessel voice called Alex. I will take a look at that. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't see that in the changelog. But maybe, I don't know if it was there or not, but no, I don't recall seeing it. Okay, that scrolling that you see is me scrolling my browser on my other screen. It's weird. Right, so there's the Chieftain. For me, it only cost 17 million. So there it is, 26 million. Let me just take a look at this. So a couple of fins on the front, big engines on the back, and 2 littler ones on the back. Let's have a look back at the Chieftain. Yeah, engines, and 2 fins. Where this one is bigger fins, 2 so less engines then. I mean, same amount, but 2 smaller ones. Now, 1 large, 1 medium, 3 empty small, and yeah, I don't know whether this cast. Let's take. We're going to buy both. We're definitely going to buy both. But before we, yeah, let's go up and have a look first. So gunship, there she is, the Krait. Now this is that looks upside down. It's not, but it kind of gives the impression it's upside down. So let's have a look here. Now this is what Frontier have done with this one. This is why this one's interesting to me, because there are 3 large hard points on this, and as if that's not enough, we now have some new large weapons. So this might be a decent Thargoid blaster. Who knows? It's certainly going to make the Anaconda more interesting as a Thargoid killer. So I'll be looking forward to getting hold of those Guardian weapons. I don't think we'll manage that in the stream. But yeah, that is a strange looking ship. It does look upside down to me. That's going to take some getting used to. I'm going to have to get used to seeing the ship. So let's buy it. And I'm going to need names for these ships as well, so we'll see what we come up with. Well, I quite like the cockpit. Let's take a look around. It does look kind of old, like last generation's technology. I don't have VR yet, so I can't look behind fully, unfortunately. All right, let me take a look outside. Whoa, kind of liking that. There's the door. Oh yeah, those engines would look nice lighting up in red, I think. Ooh, she is flat. Wow, she is really flat on the top there. And look where that cockpit is. That is, yeah, that's strange. It's strange that it's not in line with the, with the actual deck of the ship there. But I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. And as you can see, there's a seat either side there. And some kind of monitor at the back, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Probably my bio signs showing stress. No. It looks like, that looks like above my head it says limpet or something. I know it probably doesn't, but... Okay, well... I quite like it. Hi Captain Ply, yeah, just bought it right now. I don't want to launch it yet because I'm going to lose 50% of its trading value. Take it off the lot. A Python with a fighter bay and less space. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't directly compared the two yet. Oh yeah, it does. Some compare the Krait to the Falcon. I was going to say that, because from this view, I think it's just where the cockpit is. It gives it that Millennium Falcon-y kind of look. Yeah, it does look very much like, well, it doesn't look very much like the Falcon, but it looks more like the Millennium Falcon than any other ship in the game. Hi, Josky. All the, yeah, it's like it's made of vulture glass, but I like it. I like it. How she's going to fly, I don't know. We can definitely A-rate it straight away, and we will do that. Engineering's not going to happen today. I just can't be bothered with any of that. But before we do get underway, let's buy the other one. So we'll buy this as well. I'm not. It's nice when you don't even have to look at the price. Okay, I've still got to get rid of my limpets. So, oh, wait a minute. Really? Okay, so that means the crate comes with cargo then. Default cargo. What's the default cargo on the crate? Because I was able to buy that with 80 limpets. Oh, I don't want to discard them, do I? I want to get my money back. Yeah, fresh from Izzy No still. There we go, let's empty that. So yeah, okay, so the crate must come with a fair amount of cargo on it. Oops, no, I don't want to, yeah, I do want to be in stored ships. Let me just nip back a second. See where it places on my ships. It's going to be quite far down, I think, with it being... did I go past it? Oh, I'm still in it, you stupid ass. Let me go back this way. Cargo capacity 82 tons. Okay. So it comes with 82 by default. That's pretty good. A size 3 beam. That's interesting then. Must have a pretty decent power distributor. Okay, so let's get the other ship. There we go. I haven't really looked at the figures yet. Your commander is still taking holiday. Very similar looking cockpit, but it's a different colour. Okay, so we've got some different kind of designs going on there, some different computers. Yeah. Right, and let me take a look outside at this one then. Some of you have probably seen these ships already, but I haven't. As I said, I was waiting for you guys. Wow, it's quite a... It's not that big, is it? It looks like... I don't know, it looks like a federal dropship's been running in... like a federal dropship has hit a meteorite head on, or an asteroid head on. You know, like they say, like a bulldog looks like it's been chasing parked cars. Yeah, it's very, yeah, you can tell it's Alliance, can't you? It is very chieftain looking. I quite like the colour, the green. I quite like that. It's pretty cool. And the green lights in the cockpit look very cool. Yeah, I'm a fan of those green lights. I like that. That's a cool looking cockpit inside. And that is as close as I can get, unfortunately. It does have a very mean stance on it. It looks, yeah, looks aggressive. Right, so what we'll do is let's A-rate them both. And yeah, do you know England is playing on TV? Well, yes, I knew they were playing tonight. And there's other people probably live streaming this as well, so I'm not expecting the biggest audience tonight, but I will be live streaming tomorrow. So I'll ring up England and tell them if they can postpone any further matches. I just left Yannick stream where he's yelling about the exposed wires on the crate. Yeah. Just strip your python. I'm not stripping the python. No. I'll A-rate it. I know what you're saying, but I'm gonna A-rate it because it's the way to it's just the way to go. Let's take a look in here then. So we got 1 large, 3 mediums, and 3 smalls. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So, interesting. It won't be just the ships I'm going to look at today. I want to see these new wing mining missions. I don't think I'll be doing any because mining isn't exactly it doesn't buzz me. But I am interested in the new high threat USSs. That might present a more of a challenge, and missions that can direct players to them. So hopefully we'll be able to find a mission that can do that. That'll be interesting. Okay, I don't know whether I'm going to equip any hard points at the moment because I like how they're all numbered, because I just want to see what the performance is like on the ship, agility and whatnot. But if I was, I'd probably stick a beam in there. Now then, maybe 3. I don't know, maybe go with something weird, like 3 rails, 3 multi-cannons, and then 3 mine launchers or something. I don't know. Something different. But let's leave the hard points out for now. What have we got in utilities? 4 of them. Okay. Cores is 66556. That's not a bad range. 66556. Some decent numbers there. 4 sensors and 4 fuel tank. Okay. Well, let's rate it up. So 6A power plant. 4 plasma accelerators, 3 railguns. Yeah, that's brutal. It still has the hind legs of a dog taken. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I know. I'm going to see what happens when we lift off to those thrusters. Okay, so we've aerated the thrusters. We're hitting 360 now. It's not massive. I tell you what, the bloody jump range better go up some, because that's not very impressive. 18. That's going to go down. That's going to go down, so it'll go up very slightly here. Now we're up to 19, but now it's going to go down again as we stick on a big 6A power distributor. So there have been no changes to any current ships, right? They haven't like tweaked anything. They certainly haven't given the Chieftain any extra help, as far as I can tell. Jess, yeah, utilities, there are 4 slots in the utilities. Oh, no, don't buy that yet. Okay, we're just checking. Right, yeah, A-rated sensors. So, not bad, we're still at 19. And optionals. Well, I don't know why they put the shield down there. But yeah, it does 32, 38, and 40. Is that 42? No, it's not. It's 40. So 40 tons by default. So I'm going to sell the shield generator. And I'm going to buy a shield generator. And I'm going to stick a bi-weave on there, which I know is not the ideal thing unless it's I wouldn't run around with a bi-weave that's not engineered, but in this case I'm going to make an exception. Now check this out. 2 6s and then it jumps right down to 3. Wow. And 4 military slots, which, let's face it, you're not going to get much. So maybe one hull package. I'm just going to try this just as a temporary loadout. One module package, and in the other one I'm going to stick a shield cell bank. Trying to remember what key I need to use for that. This is going to suck up some power, but I've got plenty of power left over at the moment. What's this little symbol? Anyone know what this is? I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Wi-Fi hotspot, possibly? No, I don't know. I've not seen that before. Let's have a read. Yamikophobia. Well, 5 million left in the bank. Asp Explorer is a great ship, Captain Ply. I used to love mine when I had it. It was my top ship in the game for a while. It was the biggest ship I had, and I had the Asp Explorer for quite a long time before I moved up to Python, and it was brilliant. He's just finding stuff to moan about. Yeah, I can't be doing with that negative approach. That's not what I'm... If there's something wrong with the game or something to moan about, I'll moan about it. But to find just to moan for moaning's sake, I can't see the point. Can it fit a ship launch fighter? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it, does it? We've got a planetary hangar there. No. I do either of them. I don't even know if the Krait does it. Can you check on FSD boosters? Yes, we will be coming to that. I'm going to have a look at the Guardian one. See what the requirements are. Even if I have them, I don't think I have, but we'll see. Oh, it's multi-crew symbol. Right. Docking computers? No, that's never going to happen. Decontamination limpets. Never used one of those yet. The only thing I can think of any use to stick in here is a fuel scoop, but it seems kind of a waste of a class 6. So I might put one in the class 3 here, because I do want one on the ship. I like to have my fuel scoops, and they would be an F, not S. There we go. Yeah, I do like to have my fuel scoops, unless I know I'm not barely going to go anywhere. So we could use this for cargo. Why not? And I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't know why yet. So we've got a basic discovery scanner here. You could fit a detailed one in there, I guess, if you wanted to go exploring. I don't know what else to put in here at the moment. No, yeah, no point putting an interdictor unless I've got weapons, really. Could have an SRB in there. I'll take this one. Why not? Stick an SRB on board, just in case we use one. There we go, little scarab. And how much cargo did we get up there? 64. Let's just stick another cargo rack on. So we should have about 68 tons then. I can't remember my key for my shield cell banking. I think I know what it is. But I'm soon going to find out. Liveries. Let's change this.
Greetings, Commander. This is Alex, your cockpit voice assistant, or COVAS, installed to provide systems information and analytic support throughout your journey. I am issued as standard by the Pilots Federation in accordance with Statute B7249 of the Interstellar Transit Charter. It should be noted
That's enough of you.
Greetings, Commander. This is Celeste, your cockpit voice assistant, also known as COVAS, installed to provide systems information and analytical support throughout your...
Greetings, Commander. This is Archer, your cockpit voice assistant, or COVAS, installed to provide systems information and analytic support.
That sounds like it's come straight off an iPhone, so I'm going to...
Greetings, Commander.
How much are these then? Buy now. I don't know how much they are, but I'm going to put Victor on this one. Paint jobs. Whoa, we've already got a few then. Ah, it looks nice in white. It really does. I like this one, this tactical graphite. That looks nice. I wonder what it looks like in McLaren orange. Yeah, it looks like looks like someone stood on a Jaffa. This one, oh wow. Never been into the vibrant colours really. I like that, that suits it. Okay. Well, we'll stick with what it is. Won't be bothering with any of this. Oh yeah, got to put some string lights on. I mean, wow, got to have that. Right, let me take it out for a spin. Oh, let's fit some weapons on. You won't do that in the shipyard, Rusty. You'd be better off doing it going into outfitting for that. Right, so on the power we have left, which is considerable. What was it, Kathina? Plasmas and... Well, let me have a look in here a second. I've got 2 advanced plasmas. I've got 4 advanced plasmas, class 3s. So I could put one in there. And then maybe go, don't know, what was it that you said? I'll have to scroll up. Hey James. 4 plasma accelerators and 3 railguns. Yeah, I only bought the bloody class 3 advanced plasmas, but I could put... Let me go with that. Just because it's so nuts, I'll just do it anyway. Look at that power increase. What are you trying to do? Melt my ship? It's not going to handle it. It's not going to handle it. I'll have to engineer the power distributor. It's not going to deal it. They're a 5er, yeah. Well, if I had a 5er, I'd get it, but I don't. Literally don't. So, plasma accelerator. Oh, no. These are my favourite frags. I was thinking about putting a beam in the large slot. Let me just pop into mediums for a moment and take a look at the rails. The only way we get away with this power-wise is if we put multi-cannons in the small slots. So what do you guys recommend for like hull killers? I mean, killing hull, you want frags, right? Frags, cannons. Let me see what a frag cannon does here. Fixed. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. We'll go with 3. No, we won't. We'll just frag it. We'll just frag all the ship. I'm going to put the same loadout as the cutter, basically. So it's frags on everything except for the large hard point, which is going to be a beam laser. just to see how it goes. Just something nuts like that. And then I'm going to make you guys wait a little bit longer before I test my Krait out. I have to wait as well, and I'm dying to test the Krait, to be honest. Let's have a look. Fraggies. All fixed. None of this gimbal turreted nonsense. That's for wimps. This is... Oh, and you know what? I'm just going to go fully fixed on this. Everything. I want the maximum unengineered power that I can possibly get. So, fixed class 3 beam. Right, the beam obviously is for taking the shields down. Once the shields are down, the frag cannons are there to decimate the hull. That's the thought behind that. Actually, the Thargoid Hunter, Jess, I think the Krait would be brilliant for that, because it's got the 3 large hard points, and now we have 3. Sorry, not 3. We've got 3 large hard points, and now we have new large Guardian weapons. And don't forget, it's Krait, Krait, not crate as in like a wooden crate or anything like that. I don't think my ass eats biscuits, Tim. It's been known to nibble at other things, but... Okay, so if I'm going out with hard points, I'm going out with utility mounts. So I'm going to try and get away with an A-rated booster. I can probably do one more. They're not going to be engineered yet. Once I figure out what I'm going to use the damn things for. And I always like to have a little heat sink on there, just to keep me cool. What I do is I jerry rig it up to the ducting. Makes a nice air conditioning system. Right, and finally a kill warrant scanner, I think. Oh, no, I don't think. Look at the power. Jesus. So, forget that. Yeah, can we... I didn't mean to buy that. Yeah, forget that. Manifest again. Yeah, look at this. Hold on, let me just to be... I'm not very clear with this now. I'm going to sell this so I can see more what I'm doing. Because that... I'm right on the edge of my power, but I'm not too fussed much. There. E-rated. Scanner range. 2 kilometers. Okay, so the only difference here is the power draw and the scanner range. I could probably get away with a D. But I'm going to try and get away with an E, because it means if I want to scan the guy, I've got to be in real close. And that's going to test my skill out more. I have to be more skillful to stay within 2 kilometers than I would to stay within 3 or 4. So we're probably going to be slightly over. Yeah, everything's A-rated, Andreas. Fixed frags aren't that different from gimbaled. No. Well, if I'm going to hone my skills, which I certainly need to do, then a ship like this with fully fixed weapons is the way to go, I think. Right, so next thing then is to pop into fire groups and start filling them in. Oh, look at all those frags. At least I can pretend I'm in the cutter. Yeah, imagine doing like we did with the cutter, just double shotting all these fragment cannons. we've seen what they're like, and it's nuts. So don't need to put a key on that, on the shield cell bank or the heatsink. Data link scanner, yes, and kill warrant scanner can be done secondary. Discovery scanner, I suppose I can enable it, but I don't really need it. That was just a faulty mouse button. Press, there we go. Right, so I'm slightly over, so what I'm going to do is put my frameshift drive, no, my field scoop onto number 2. Make that 3, there we go. So the field scoop will knock out because we're not going to need that in normal space. And when we do retract the weapons, we certainly can wait for the fuel scoop to go active again. The cargo hatch doesn't need to go out offline. All right, so that's just a very quick unengineered Challenger. So let's go out and see what she's like. We'll take her into Hazres and see what she's like unengineered. Now I'm going to be reasonable here. I'm not going to go out and take on, you know, elite anacondas and stuff like that straight away. I want to see what she's capable of. And what she sounds like. We'll see what she sounds like on boost. Right, here we go. I did say I was going to be on the external camera when I took off, and I forgot. Something I do on a regular basis is forget these things. Well, she looks sweet. It looks like, yeah, it looks like she's in a bad way. Ooh, now that looks like a Krait above me. And it is. So, I know where I'm going. I just need to get there. So, here. And I'm going to come down to the L's. Is it L? Yeah, it is. It is. There we go. L258146. And if you followed my live streams before, you'll know exactly what's here. It's pretty agile. It feels quick. What was my final jump range? Quick. 1724. Okay. Yeah, everyone's going to be Kraiting around now. Oh, Krait's done a milk float. That's a Krait joke. Do you know I'm going to be doing... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was going to say I'm going to be doing Krait jokes all night, but I promise you I won't. Although it will be a Krait Challenger not to do it. So I've used up a fair bit of fuel on that first jump. Oh, the rebuy. Dunno, what do you guess? Anybody want to guess the rebuy? I can't even remember what I bought it for. Was it 26 million of the ship? I can't remember. I don't know. If I was to guess at a rebuy, I'm probably going to say about 5 or 6 million, maybe. Maybe 8 maximum. 5 or 6 million with 8 maximum. Let's have a look. Oh wow, okay. 2.4. Less than 2.5 million. That's not too bad at all. Okay, so here we are, L258146. People will know why I'm here. Those who don't, take a look. Resource extraction sites and conflict zones just coming out your ear. I mean, they're everywhere. I love it. There's plenty. And there's probably more if you get close to some of these planets. There's probably more than you can actually see here. These are just the ones that are in range. So, first one is sandwiched there between two highs, so we're going to go there because I believe that is a ice ring, which looks nice always. Do you know what? Yes, it's because when I bought both ships just now, I didn't even look at the price. I just quickly glanced over. I wasn't really bothered because I knew I was going to buy them for the stream anyway. So, and the Krait I'm keeping. Probably gonna, I mean, obviously the thing is, first thing at least is to turn it into a combat ship because you want to see, let's see what this thing can do in a fight, right? But yeah. Yes, Alexandra. Oh, I'm streaming all right. I said I would stream today based on the content of chapter 2, if it was going to be worthwhile me streaming straight away or wait until my usual stream tomorrow. But there's a couple of things which caught my eye. The Krait is one of them. I want that ship. And yeah, there's a few things on the changelog which are nice. Something that happened on the previous stream, which I mentioned, I wish Sandro would get around to fixing it because he said he would, and that is in the changelog of this one, and that is the relaxing of the friendly fire sensitivity. So I might want to test that out. The best way to test that out is probably with beam lasers and multi-cannons. Beam laser, but how do you tell an NPC ship to fly in front of you? Well, what I'm going to do is maybe fire on a friendly ship and see how long it takes before it gets triggered and release. Right, so let's take a look outside and see what it looks like to be flying this thing around. So there she goes. I mean, she's pretty nimble. I hope she comes back up without hitting anything. There she goes. Oh, she's going to hit that. No. Yeah, okay, we're well off camera now. Let's put her to the test through here then. See how long she can keep boosting for. So I'll fly her pretty close and okay, a little bit close. And just see, wow, there's a lot of deployed hard points on my scanner. I wonder if I can get round here. Ooh, I was depending on having another boost there and it didn't have one. I didn't have a boost. Okay, let's see what she's like in combat. Anything around? Like a Krait? Python. Expert Python. Okay. I'm going to need some serious pips here. Right, the pips I only need for the beam laser because the frags are not going to be too much of a big issue. Let's see what she's like with 2 pips. And don't forget, this is a fixed weaponed ship.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
I think I need to get a little bit closer. Not going to bother with the kill warrant scanner yet. Oh, come on, stop. The reload is ridiculous. She's agile, I'll give her that. The ship's agile. Take some of that. Nice. Bye bye.
Target destroyed.
Well, that wasn't difficult at all.
Scan detected.
I got plenty of those. Shielding emitters, yeah. Last video we got a shed load of those, so we're fine. Okay, deadly gunship. Wing missions got a buff. I know elite ranked mining missions got a buff, but I don't know what from because I've never done one. So 151, sorry, 151 speed I'm getting. So I'm gonna have to put, oh, he's in a wing of 3. Well, there's nothing else big on the screen. I wonder if he's in a wing with this dude. No, he's on his own, so let's have a look at him. Whoa. No, 2 pips into. There you go. I wasn't ready for him there. I was too busy changing pips over.
Scan detected.
There we go. We got him.
Impulse attack. Trajectory destroyed.
Remember, I'm not that hot with fixed weapons.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off.
Side to side.
Flight assist on. Target shields offline.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to stand and trade like this. You can probably hear me mashing my space bar to try and get these things going.
Shields offline. Hull integrity compromised.
Deliberately rammed in there.
Hull breach attack.
It's you versus me now, mate.
Internal damage. Taking damage.
Don't forget I've got a module and a whole reinforcement package. So we'll see.
Scan detected.
Oh, his shields are back up.
Under attack.
I had a shield cell bank as well and I didn't use it.
Flight assist off.
I never carry shield cell banks, so that's the reason why.
Shields online. Target shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical.
Yep, I've used it. I don't know what the hell key I pressed, but I've definitely got my shields back up. Not quite.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Merlin would have killed this by now, like, without even, yeah, without even barely moving.
Flight assist off. Target shields online. Flight assist on. Under attack. Target shields offline.
You see, if I fire the laser, I've got to fire it at him, but if I want to fire the frags, I've got to be up here. So it's a strange combination because you can't, unless the circle's on the ship, you can't fire both weapons at the same time until right then. So it's not an ideal combo of weapons, really. I was going to test a friendly fire there. There you go. I just whacked into that ship and nothing happened. But I'm guessing he's probably wanted.
Target shields offline.
Right, so I'm down to 39.
Flight assist.
Well, I think he's toasted.
On. Target destroyed.
Fair enough. It's a good thing I didn't take on that wing of 3. Vulture would be interesting. Very small. Where are you? And what rank are you? Expert. Come here, you little wasp.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
They do remind me of little wasps, these things. And hard to hit with fixed weapons from that distance, but we'll have a go. Okay, while he's far away, I'm going to recharge my engines. He's not even bothering with me. Right, engines are charged, so we've got a boost available if we need it.
Under attack.
Yeah, you see, there's pointless firing the frags when the beam laser's on target. Now, a little volley there. He's not really concentrating on me. Maybe he doesn't feel that I'm such a big threat.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Module malfunction.
Finally, we have a module malfunction.
Under attack.
Damn little frags. You have to keep reloading. Yeah, this is not for me personally, this is not a good combination of weapons. Certainly not while they're fixed.
Target destroyed.
Gimbaled perhaps, but not fixed. Challenger is doing pretty well, Herman, thanks for asking. I think it's a nice ship. I mean, from what I remember of the Chieftain, I haven't used it for a while, but from what I remember, it's not that different. But she's an agile little ship, and not bad in combat with, you know, semi-decent ships, I would say, depending on your skill level. But before my before my canopy busts, I think I better try and land this. Anything? Oh, compound shielding. Let me see if I can pick that up. What's the? Yeah, 77%. Let's go and get it. Oh, there it is. Now then, we may be going a little bit too quickly. No, we might be okay. There we are now under the speed limit. Always good to pick up compound shielding. There we go. Anything else? Savaged alloys I saw there. Doing pretty well on those. I don't know what if and what it gets used for, but it's right there on the doorstep. Right. Not bad. Not bad. How much did we pick up here? Not much. That'll pay for the repairs. We'll just land here and then we'll go and pick up the Krait. And also, I'm going to be interested to see these new high threat. I mean, what are we looking at? Threat 6, Threat 7 USSs now? I don't know. Yeah, that was exactly it. Don't let the shields go down again. I won't let your shields go down on me. Button. I'm curious to know whether the ship itself, the Challenger, was named after as a tribute to the space shuttle. I wonder if that's what the devs had in mind. I got to think there's a high possibility that that actually is the case. Oh, let's fly away because we're I'd like to see a reference to Columbia somewhere. Is there a Columbia station anywhere? Starport or a platform called Columbia? Anyone knows of? Columbia Hub or whatever it might be. I can't see a ship being called Columbia in Elite Dangerous. Yeah, British tanks also a Challenger indeed. But the only reason I brought the space shuttle up is because, you know, the accident and everything maybe as a tribute, and it's a space thing. Tanks really aren't space. So yeah. Very nice game, but it takes some time to know how to play it right. It does, and that's what my videos are for, to help you. We try and, try and show you how not to overshoot a platform. But plenty of videos, Magnus Defense, are out there to show you how to play. It can be a steep learning curve, but take it step by step and you'll get there. And the cool thing is, even after years of playing, you can still learn new stuff, which is brilliant. Oh, thanks, Magnus. I appreciate that. Check out my vast video library. Some of it will be out of date, I'm sure. But, yeah. I should perhaps do a newbies section. I don't know. I've considered that.
Docking request granted.
Thank you. Let's use a bit of... let's use a bit of FA off to find the pad. I think... Was that it over there? On the top?
Flight assist.
I think it might have been. I think it might have been... Yeah, it's here. Okay. Mend to leave. Yep. I stayed all night, but I mend to leave. Right. There we go. We're too far forward by... we're in the wrong... We're even in the wrong postcode there. Down we come. And there we go.
Engines disengaged.
Right, cost of repair to 60% of the ship is unavailable. Well, let's just bugger off back to Shinrata then. But at least I can cash in here, so we'll do that. Now, here, in the change log, it says players can now hand themselves in to security contacts if they have outstanding bounties and a 0 notoriety rating. Players that hand themselves in will pay off the bounty and be deported to the nearest detention center. So, I don't have an interdictor, so I can't pull somebody out and get myself a bounty. But if I remember later in the stream, I'll give that a go. I'll get myself a bounty, and hand myself in. Now it says hand yourself into the security contact, so it's got to be in here. Don't quite know how that works yet, but we'll find out. But yeah, and relaxed the friendly fire thresholds against NPC ships to lower the amount of erroneous crimes being handed out. Good. Now, Horizons only content. The Guardian weapons, of course, they are Horizons only because you need to go on the planet in order to get the ingredients in which to buy these. So, yeah, new weapons. A large plasma shock cannon. Lovely. Fixed gimbal and turret. That sounds good. Large Guardian shard cannon. Fixed and turreted. And large Guardian plasma launcher. So we've got plasma launchers and plasma cannons. They're the two I'm really interested in. I want to fit a ship like a Conda with 2 plasma shock cannons, 2 plasma launchers, and just go and beat the crap out of a basilisk. Or try to. Yeah, notoriety decays while the player is docked. I didn't even know it didn't, but hey, there you go. And for some reason, which I can only assume is promoting the sale of Horizons, the Krait Mark II and the Alliance Challenger are only available to Horizons. So I guess what they're saying is, if you spent the money getting Horizons, then you can have our ship. Thank you, Evan Cairo, for your subscription. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you very much. Let's go back to Shinny and pick up the crate and pick up the crate. Sounds like I'm a labourer. We'll pick up the crate, repair this thing, and see what she's like. Of course, the crate is one I'm going to be engineering. And in my last stream, of course, we went to Isinor, picked up loads of data. We picked up loads of materials, more material than data. So I'm hoping that that's going to make the engineering of this next ship a little bit less grindy. Oh yes, as I mentioned in my last video, Elite Dangerous is on sale on Steam. The base game is 55% off and Horizons is 47% off. As I said in that video, I would only recommend the Commander package, the Horizons package, because it's, I don't know, I can't in good conscience say go and buy the base game, because it's like I'm telling you to buy half of a game, you know. You either, I don't know, for me, I guess because I like Elite Dangerous, you need the full-on package or forget it. I mean, to buy the base game, you've just got to be an extremely casual player who's kind of plays it now and again, you know, but plays other games. So maybe somebody who has games that they prefer to play over Elite Dangerous. But if Elite Dangerous is your preference, you cannot be stuck on the base game. It's just wrong. They should stop selling the base game, I think. I think it should, you know, they should just stop it and just sell Horizons full only, personally. But yes, until July the 5th, there is a sale on Steam, so if you already own it, then by all means go and get a second account or a third one. I did. I haven't used my second account for a while. I'm still up there around Sagittarius A with it. Yeah, unless you're being sarcastic, don't spell it like a wooden crate. It's definitely not that. Yeah, Krait, Krait. So this is the Krait is another ship that's been brought over from the original 1984 Elite, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the ship was in the game. Or it certainly was in one of the older ones. I don't know if it wasn't in the original one. I think it must have been in Frontier or something like that. I don't know if anyone can confirm with me that it was in the original 1984 Elite. I believe it was, but I don't mind being corrected on that. It's been a while since I've played the original Elite. It was, yeah. I thought so. Thanks, Commander Stonegrove. Yeah, it's nice to see some of the original ships from the game make it into Elite Dangerous. What the hell? Was that you, Hibiscus? You cut that a bit fine, mate. In fact, if I hadn't have moved, that would have been a collision.
Speed restrictions are in effect at this facility. Please comply.
Oops.
Attention. No visual on landing gear.
She's quite agile. Came down a bit quicker than I expected there. Yeah, I had the Cobra in Elite, the original Elite. I think because I don't think I could afford anything else. Right. Let's switch over then. We've already bought it. So, we can, there you go, 24,000.
Hull repaired.
So that's not too bad. Right, so I haven't quite got 20 ships yet, but working towards it. Yeah, of course the Krait will be down here because it's E-rated at the moment. The Alliance Challenger. There you go, Krait. I like the fact that it's going to take a bit of getting used to that the strut that's missing across horizontally there feels like it belongs there, and yet there just isn't one. It does have that old look to it. Right, where's all these loose cables? Oh, those. Well, I mean, clearly this is... Okay, they've tidied it up over there. So, clearly this is an older ship. You can just tell it looks like it's come out of 1984. So yeah, the fact it's got loose cables I think is a nice little touch to it. Yeah, they haven't quite neatened everything up. I quite like it. I'm fine with that. Couple of spark plugs there. Couple of spare spark plugs just in case. Or bulbs. They look like those, yeah, they look like headlight bulbs or something. Alright, let's get this thing into outfitting. Oh, before we do, because just in case... Oh, baby. We also have this, and where are you? And this. Look, guys. I only need HN shock mounts to buy this. Okay. Module reinforcement for Guardian. Guardian FSD boosters. Hey, you can buy HN shock mounts, right? You can buy them in the commodities. Guardian hull reinforcement. Anything I can get right now? Not that I will. This is to just unlock them, by the way. This isn't to buy them. Yeah, shock mounts. I can buy one. I can try one out right now. Yeah, look, I've got to be careful what I buy because so we've got Guardian hull reinforcements and Guardian module reinforcements. I'll tell you what, this will be a great thing to do, would be to kit out the Krait with full like Guardian technology. So Guardian power distributor, Guardian booster, Guardian module reinforcement, Guardian hull reinforcements, and Guardian weapons, Guardian power plant, and just see if it works. It'll probably be like seeing if a body can accept someone else's organs. But that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I figured that, James. I figured you had. Right, so shield reinforcements as well, so yeah, you can't engineer these, that is true, which is probably a silver lining actually. Right, let's have a look and see if we can buy 8 shock mounts right here. We're going to need 8 of them, so if we can get them in stock, and we cannot. Alright, what we will get them. What we'll do is we'll A-rate the ship, go and get the shock mounts, come back and stick the FSD booster on and see what happens. Yeah? Right, outfitting. So let's just quickly A-rate her. Just going to leave hard points and utilities alone for the moment. Let's just sell these, because I'm not going to carry weight around. Not quite sure why they bother putting out-of-class weapons in. Like, you get 2 class 1s for free with the ship. Jump range at the moment isn't much better than the Challenger at this point. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, okay. So, 76547. That's nice. 6 and 5. Nice set of numbers there, because the lowest one is the life support. Let's get it cranked up. So 34 million then will buy us the 7A power plant, so let's do that. Thrusters will take us from 245 and 337 all the way to 278 and 383. Okay. So engineered with dirties, we're probably hitting 450, 460 perhaps, maybe more. Frameshift drive, I'm going to put a 5A on for the moment. I want to see where we go with that. 19.7. Life support, D-rated. Nearly 20 light years, but that's about to be obliterated when we fit this thing. No, it's not. No mass. This. Why is my... How is it I've just fitted 8... Am I missing something here? I've just fitted an 80-ton power distributor and a 40-ton sensor, and my jump range didn't go down. It's still 1991. Okay. Unless it's not moving. Oh, now. Okay, now now it is. Now it is. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, but right. You could transfer the modules from the Python. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to do that. It's just too much faffing around. I can certainly afford to A-rate this thing. And I don't mind doing engineering, because that means if I want to use the Python, I've got to transfer everything back again. If there was a simple transfer from this ship to this ship option, but to store it and then bring it out of storage, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Right, shields. I'm going with standards on this one. So shield generator, just going to go with standard shields. 14 million. What we got in terms of compartments here. So we've got 2 6s, 2 5s, a 4, 2 3s, a 2. So 82 cargo by default. Clearly it's going to take a lot more than that. So let's crank the cargo up for no particular reason, other than to just, oh, actually that's fine. This one is not. This ship would, like the Python then, this ship will make a very good kind of multi-purposey ship, very good for taking missions off the board, you know, all different types of missions. She's got a fair amount of cargo space. I don't fancy this layout. This is a bit naff. Get rid of that. And transfer, swap that to there. And now I'm just gonna stick cargo on, basically because it doesn't weigh anything while there's nothing inside. And the reason for that is when I get the Guardian FSD, I want to see what differences we're looking at. Okay, so a very, very empty ship. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the amount of power I got left now. Okay. I have to have a little think about that, but I'm not going to buy any weapons here. What I'm going to do is transfer what I have in stock. You know where I'm going. 3 advanced plasmas. I bought 6 when I unlocked them with the power play guy. Oops, what am I going in here for? Transfer. I should have another one in here. Another 2 actually. Yes, that's true. I got 4 in here, and the other 2 are... Who can tell me where my other 2 are? Come on. No prizes, but just want to see if you know. Which of my ships has got the other 2 advanced plasmas on it? And here... multis. Couple of multis. What do you think? Because the plasmas are just going to shoot off. I want something gimbaled here. I'm going to go with a couple of multi-cannons. Gimbaled. I've got a feeling I'm going to need heat sinks on this as well. Once I fire those babies. Do you know what? I'm sitting here debating whether to go with fixed multis as well. But again, it's going to create that circle. I'm going to have two separate circles, one for the plasmas and one for the multis. They won't be the same because their firing arc are going to be completely different. So I'll just stick to this. What do I think of it so far? I've only tested the look at, oh yes, I've only tested the Challenger so far. About to put this one out. Look where these weapons are. And imagine seeing these fire off from your cockpit. Right, so utilities, we're still doing amazingly good on power, but we haven't really got a lot of optional internals that take power. So I'm going to quickly do a quick shield boost there. I'll stick a couple on. I'll do pretty much what I did last time, I think. So a couple of A-rateds. And then a heat sink. And go with a kill warrant. Wow, look at the power this thing sucks up. But that will give me a 4-kilometer range. And then, of course, to have it engineered down to 2 seconds. Beautiful. Zzz. You might be able to, you know, when you start killing a ship and it's near the end of its life and you start to hear those sporadic explosions inside before it blows up, you might be able to get a scan in just before the end there. Okay, so we're done. Not quite done. I'm going to do something else in a minute, but go into fire groups. Oh, oops. What happened there? I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay, kill warrant scanner. I'm gonna, not there, I'm gonna have it here and that there. And a basic discovery scanner. Yeah, that's pretty much like I had the other one. Power usage is pretty good. It's not very big, is it? Oh, there we go. I was wondering what was going on. What's going on here? Right, you go to power plant, you scroll down, and when you get to the end, what's going on with the scroll bar? See, okay, that scroll bar at the side says it's at the bottom. So I press down, now it's going up and then down. Something's messed up here, guys. That's only letting me do a page at a time. I went all the way down there. Something's wrong there. There's a little bug in there somewhere. There's your rebuy, 5 million, almost twice. Almost twice the price. Can 2 of your subs join in multi-crew? Tyler. Maybe a bit later, because I don't know quite what I'm doing yet, actually. You won't be able to have, if you want to sit in for as a spectator, you're quite welcome, but I don't have a ship launch fighter and I do not have any turreted weapons for you to fire, but as a spectator I don't have a problem with that. Right, before we take off then, pop into here. I just want to take a quick look. Let's change Verity to Victor. Yes, greetings to you too. Let's take a look at the tactical ice. It's a weird looking ship. Yeah, it's not doing it for me. I want to see this in chrome. I don't like these colours, these militaries. Perhaps this one. That's not too bad. Yeah, the graphite and the military sand, I don't mind those. This needs some seriously nice liveries put on it. But as for now, we'll just stick with what it is. Ship name. Well, Rusty Krait. Spelt wrong. There you go. Rusty Krait. So, I will rename that later. That's not the name I'm going to keep. Right, we'll have a look on the mission board then. See if there's any new missions for these high challenge or high threat USSs. And if there is, I'll be a bit nervous to go in this ship. Industry needs 45 units of hardware diagnostic sensors. Donate 1 million to the cause. Yeah. Skylar Bean. Boom data mining rushes. So here we go. Well, this is a wing mission, a mining wing mission. That they only want 49. $49. Okay. Doesn't pay that great. Look at this. Again, 3,000. You've got to, if you need a wing of 3 or 4 people with big haulage ships to make this money anywhere near worthwhile. In my opinion. Now we're getting, now because I'm allied here. Yeah, just looking at the prices. Yikes. I'm just looking at quantity versus price. It's almost slave labor. But it is, let's not forget, this is for wings, so remove politician. Barney. That's going to get us, these actions are considered illegal. That's going to get us a bounty that we can hand ourselves in with. But first of all, I want to pick up some HN thingy things. The hot dog is a good name. What's Leasty George Lucas? What's the... Is this where we can get... Is this where I can get my things? Because I was just going to have a look using this, actually. Without using a third-party website. I was going to try and go here. How the hell do you do this now? Oh, yes, I know how to do this. I have to admit, I really have not used this at all. Give me a sec, guys. I kind of know what I'm doing here. Right, okay, so I need a commodity, and I need HN shock mounts. What does that come under? I wasn't paying attention on the board. Let me just have a quick go back. Right, HN shock mounts. There we go. It comes under machinery. Okay, so let's go by market. Select on galaxy map. Okay. Machinery. And I want HN shock mounts. And I need to put the trade routes on as well, don't I? Am I doing this right? Oh, England's losing. Hey, Zonta. A little bit late. Right, what are you guys listing? What, Tim, what's all those... What are you listing up there? George Lucas, Lee Stee, Jameson Memorial. Well, that can't be for shock mounts because they're not here. Oh, Shipyard selling the Challenger. Gotcha. Right. We have trade routes on. Going to put all on. And we're going to go for machinery. And we want HN shock mounts. And I want to be... You see, it's coming in. They're coming into Shinrata, but there's none here. Aha, wait a minute. Okay, why don't I just see where they're getting exported to then? They're coming from Tim Boulderist here. So can I go to these places then and expect to find them there? McKay Terminal. Well, only one way to find out, and that's to do it. I can't seem to select what I want though. The map's bloody strange. I'm gonna put it back to Allegiance. Thank you. Come on. There you go. I don't know if I'm doing it right, to be honest. Like I said, I normally use third-party websites to get my stuff. I'm looking for HN shock mounts, Sontar. But I wanted to try and do it from within the game, rather than use a third party. So here we go then, in the Krait. I think I better put power to shields because, well, it's got to be done, hasn't it? Okay, so now we'll just put 4 pips to engines. So yeah, she's topping out at what, 382? Okay, 383. We'll take another look at this later on, but that looks pretty damn cool. Oh, I do like those engines. Yeah, I like those engines. Thank you, Merlin. Hi, Barticus. My voice. Oh, well. I've had to recover from 11 hours of live streaming. So you guys who are enjoying the Krait, what about the Krait are you enjoying then? Have you had it in combat yet? Is it the agility? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? Go here. Be easier. Wasn't it Mackay? Something Mackay? There you go. It's a little bit far out, but hey. Amazing that we weren't travelling in the opposite direction, as we normally are. Cockpit does look cool. Definitely does. Let's turn the lights off. Yeah, I love the old look. I do. I like the cables because it's more detail. It's very cool detail. I mean, it's like an Imperial courier with all the covers taken off, all the paneling. You know, the bare bones ship. I like it. Yeah, I actually think, looking around, it's one of my favorite cockpits. Look at all those wires in there. This is one of my favorite cockpits in the game, I think. I think I can say that. I like it. I do. And the other one is the one that other people don't like, which is the Courier. I absolutely love the Imperial Courier's cockpit. It looks like a fighter jet, and when you rig it up as a racing ship, oh boy. If you're close to the ground or in a station, you really get a sense of speed. And of course, when James comes round on Sunday and brings his VR again, you get even more sense of speed. Sorry, James. Yeah. Mackay Terminal. Now that should be a detention facility. Mackay Terminal. It's a reference to the 1970s Porridge TV series. Did anyone answer my question about what ship I've got my other two plasmas on? Oh well, I don't know. I wasn't, but it's the Vulture. It's my Vulture. So let's go in here. Just wishful thinking, James. But I'm not going to say, oops, I was going to flat out there. I'm not going to say it wouldn't be nice. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms. Come on. I'm going to ask Frontier via a ticket if they can change my name from Commander Rusty Dog to Commander Overshoot or Commander Loop of Shame. When did we arrange that? Just now. Alright, let's go in. She's got that nice boost sound to her as well. I quite like this ship, yeah. I can see this ship becoming a very popular one with the elite.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
Yeah, where's... Oh, there. Was that it up there? Let's have a quick look. I don't think it's that one. There it is. I thought I saw a little glimpse. In you go. That's fine, James. Cheers, man. Hi, Di Jones. This is the new Krait ship introduced in Beyond Chapter 2. One of two ships that have been introduced. And let's see. I love how you can see the retro thrusters quite clear in your cockpit there. Oh, before I land, oh, they're not quite visual, are they? I mean, they're there. Oh, now that would be awesome in VR, but then it's just, oh, I just can't quite see them. Oh, Frontier, you should have placed them just a little bit lower down. Yeah, lower down. Further forward. It's my ship that needs lowering down. Here we go. Right, if there's none here, I've just wasted you guys' time for about 10 minutes. Boom. And I bought them at a pretty low price, apparently. less than the galactic average. So it looked like I did do something right. Let me just have a look here. Just in case there is. No Guardian contact. Right, so we're going to whiz off back to Shinrata. And yeah. Hey, Tegnaro. It's pretty good, Barticus, to be honest. From what I can tell. I've just filled it with cargo. So I have 160 on this ship, but I think you can probably squeeze a little bit more in, and if you want to go shieldless, you can go even further. Where am I going? Where are you going, Rusty? Where are you going? Having trouble concentrating and talking at the same time today. Let's have a look. Jameson. But yes, I can definitely see that coming in future videos and streams is going to be fitting out the Mygoid Conda with the larger Guardian weapons and having a go at, well, obviously soloing a Thargoid Cyclops first, just to see how much faster it can be done, and depending on how that is, we'll have a look at a Basilisk, see if we can get it. Maybe 4 people do it, then 3 of us see if we can do it, and 2 of us, and then we can see if we can go solo on a Basilisk. It's very similar to the Python, apparently, from what people are saying. I haven't personally compared it like for like, but you can already go to Coriolis. And the Krait is there already, so those guys are ahead of the game at the moment, which is pretty good. I think I can post you a link of that. Let me just slow down into cruising speed a sec. I'm sure you don't need a link. You guys know what you're doing. However, let me just pop into my Discord, because that's where I put it. And there's been a lot of chit chat since I did that. A lot of chit chat, oh my god. A lot of chit chat. Oh, here, is that it? Yeah, okay, here's the link. Copy the link. And I know I'm going to whiz past where I'm going, but so if you guys want to nip to Coriolis, that's the link for the Krait outfitting. You can have a look, compare it to the Python. Engineered, this thing's probably going to be pretty special, I would say. I want to have a quick look at something. Once I jump into here, I want to have a quick look at the hardpoint placement, because when I was putting the weapons on, I wasn't really paying too much attention. We'll stick the Guardian FSD, take it into combat, see how it compares to the Challenger. Obviously this has got more firepower. I don't know why I expected, I don't know why I envisioned the Krait to be a small ship. I thought it was going to be like Cobra kind of size when it was first mentioned quite a while ago. I think it's just looking at the vector version of it from Elite. It probably made me think it was going to be a small ship. Let me just take a quick look here. Wow, that's the station going by. I'm just going to pull this back a second. Just hold on, I don't have full control of my screen here. I've got my taskbar in front, which is annoying. There we go. Whoa. Alright, now I want to... No, I don't want to do that. I want to spin round here. I like these details in here. Those red and orange lights there. Look at that in there. That's some nice detail going on. From those vents, look. They're making it cast into like a red light. Oh, it's sweet. I'm probably not in an ideal position to do this because of the light, but we'll have a look. Oh, they are. That's the weapon. So you can see there's two multi-cannons either side of the cockpit, and the three large plasmas are on the top there. Oh, that's not too bad at all. That's a pretty, I would say, for the considering the width of the ship, that's a pretty focused firing, whatever it is, target. Yeah, I like it.
Access granted. Clear to land at Dublin Bay 4-5.
Tyler, you can join multi-crew if you don't mind just being a spectator. Because there won't be any roles for you, but you're welcome to sit on board. I've got a kettle. You can put the kettle on.
Speed restrictions are in effect at this facility. Please comply.
And there's biscuits in the brown cupboard. Whoa. Hey, I didn't know there was a vehicle in there. Haven't you guys seen that? We can keep that one quiet. Frontier now releases Galactic Bus Simulator. Ferry passengers across the spaceports. Commander name, Tyler, is Rusty Dog.
Confirmed contact. Krait.
You're gonna have to friend up with me though.
Services are at your disposal.
Alright. Let's go and buy some Guardian tech. Well, let's unlock it first. So, Guardian FSD booster. Oh, damn it. Yeah. That's the only thing I can unlock. Yeah. Okay. Let's unlock it then. Now, this is brand new in the game. They did bring it into the game. They took it out. And now it's back in again. So, this is what I'm interested in. Is my current. So, that's fine. Guardian power cells is fine. Technology components, it's taking nearly half of those. And the focus crystals, that's okay. Let's go to outfitting. Right, this will be an interesting comparison. Did I get a friend request? It looks like I did. I can't pick up on it, Tyler, until I come out of outfitting. Hey, Darren. Excuse me while I just have a quick drink of water there. Yeah, give me a second, Tyler, and I will pick up on it. Right, so our current range is 18.66. Wait a minute. Yeah, 18.66 and 1503 if we're fully loaded down with cargo. However, we're now going to get rid of this. What am I doing here? Oh, right, of course you can't sell it, can you? Right, browse. Why can't I go to experimental? How do I do this? I've unlocked it. Anyone? I think, oh, it takes an optional, oh, right, it's an additional, I thought it replaced this one. Well, well, well. Okay. Well, we're just going to hit 6 and see what happens. Browse. Okay, so 5 is maxed then. Wow, Jesus. Okay, did you see? Oh, I guess you guys saw it. So we're going to replace one of the 5s. Yeah, it's quite a jump, isn't it? 18.6. Are we going to run hotter though? So 18.6 that we have now will give us 29.12. Look at the power draw though. Jump range increased by 10.5 light years. That's pretty serious. It's overpower, but I don't care. I'll find a way around it.
Shields online.
That's a massive jump. But here's the question. What happens now if I go to Felicity and get my FSD increased with a grade 5 increased? Is it going to add on to this even more? Right. I think what we can do is drop that to there. Frame shift drive. We can knock that up to 3 because we're okay for power until the weapons come out. Alright, tell you what we're going to do then. I'm going to pop into ED Engineer and ask it if I have enough materials to do full-on grade 5 FSD upgrade. There's a new version, so I'm just going to download that. Done. Set the VCR to priority 3. Oh, I haven't got one. I got rid of the VCR, changed it for a DVD player. I'm well up to date, I am. Yeah, there's not really much. I mean, the kill warrant scanner can be secondary as well. As long as I've got the frameshift drive on tertiary, that's fine. Right, so let me have a look. FSD. Took the coffee machine out, needed to save weight. Hold on, guys. Right, FSD. So, frameshift drive. Has anybody ever fitted a grade 5 shielded frameshift drive? I just can't imagine. Okay, I can craft 5 because I'm low on arsenic and data mined wake exceptions. Damn. I need some data mined wake exceptions and they... oh, damn. You can get them in Isinor, but they're few and far between. And arsenic. So I can craft 5. What do you reckon? Output 100%, usage 103. Well, nothing's gone offline as standard. That's taking 7% power. kill warrant scanner is the killer. I could just put in a C class or a D class kill warrant scanner, and we can fix this. So I'm going to do that because I think I'm having issues with that. So the kill warrant scanner, okay, 4 kilometers. It's a bit overkill. So if we bring this down to D, a lot less power draw, and the scanner range is 2.5, which is fine. Now the power's good. So now I don't have to mess around with priorities or anything. See that cannon come in and out. I'll just stick everything on 1 now. I don't need to worry. I've got plenty. There we go, sorted. So, should we do it? Should we go and upgrade as far as we can, or with Felicity Farseer? And then I will bring Tyler on board, because I know he's been waiting there. So let's go to Farseer. There you go, Tyler. So you're going to need to be in my private group as well. So if you can go to private groups and request to join Rusty Dog group, I will invite you in. And anybody else who wants to join my private group is welcome as well. So on my way to Desiat. I haven't tried any mining yet, Wayne. This is going to be very quick though, Kathina. Very quick. In, increased FSD and out. In fact, I might not even have to go. I may have the blueprint pinned here. And it's not like I'm going to... Well, okay, I was going to say it's not like I'm going to stick an experimental on. How many jumps is it? 4. Yeah, 4, because of my damn jump range. 29.12. Oh, Rusty, what are you doing? Yeah, that wasn't planned. I think I've pinned the blueprint, to be honest. Pretty sure I have. I've heard mention of the Phantom and the Crusader, yes. Kathina, the reason is because I think transferring everything across and then back again and across and back again, because I'm not getting rid of the Python, I'm keeping the Python. It's just recently been engineered for piracy. I just can't be bothered putting things into storage, bringing them out, and then when I want to take the Python out, got to reverse all of that again. Can't be bothered, honestly. I'd rather re-engineer this thing. Should we have a look? Right, I am going to have a look now, because I'm determined. I just wanted to see if this was one of those high threat ones. It's going to be either weapons fire or degraded. Or something common. Go on, threat 8. Yeah. Yes, Tyler. Did you join my private group? Did you request to join my private group? Handling of the Krait versus the Python. I don't know yet. I've not been in it long enough to tell you. That Guardian power plant. Do you know what? I have an Anaconda that's got a 65 light year jump range on it. I want to put one of those on it and see what it gives me. Okay, if you make a request to join my private group, Tyler, I will accept your request and then you can join the group. You'll have to come into the group because that's where I am, and then you can join. Okay. Well, let me get to Desiat and then we'll do it. Cost of the Krait stock. I don't know. What's that? ST Chucko. I don't know what it was. But whatever the price is for me, it's lower for me than it is most people. I don't know what it will be in, say, I don't know whether they have it in Diaguandri or something like that. 40 million. I think that's probably about right. From where it was placed on the list of ships. 40 million sounds about right. Scanning wakes at famine. Oh, is that for the data mined wakes? Okay, Tyler, I'll pick up your request now. Yeah, and also, Kathina, I'm real. Okay, I'll get into that. Right, here we are then. Let's see if Felicity's going to be nice to me today. And this time I hope she's dressed. Right. I think that Guardian thing is brilliant. But what I don't know is if it's affecting, does it affect heat of the ship when you start jumping? There's got to be a downside. You know there has to be a downside. It can't just be, yeah, here's another 10 light years because you've unlocked. There's got to be a downside. Yeah, what I like about this ship is it's old compared to the others. Everything looks old technology. Even these engines, which seem to not be working in Super Cruise. Look at the little look at the little ladder going up here by the door. I love it. How cool. I like it because it's old. Heat and power draw. Yeah, I figured heat would be one of the things, but hey, how big of an issue is it really? But a Guardian tech built ship will be very interesting. I have a feeling if you had Guardian shields and Guardian this and Guardian the other and Guardian weapons, I have a feeling the whole ship's going to be scorching hot. You're going to need you're going to need to keep synthesizing heat sinks while you're in Super Cruise. And yeah, it fits as ship launch fighter as well, like you say, Kathina, which is another great thing because not all the ships do. Some of the ships you see in this game you think that should have one and they don't. And yet this thing, which looks dated as hell, somehow has got a ship launch fighter bay. And I tell you what, when the ship launch fighter bay drops out the bottom of this ship, that's got to be a nice screenshot, I would say. Yeah, shoot people with thermal vented lasers. Yeah, it's nice to have an old crinkly ship, isn't it? We don't like you making money, so we'll make all the new stuff behind another grind. Yeah, but at least when you do that grind, you know, you are picking up materials which can pretty much, I mean, as you've seen when I was doing it, you can pretty much unlock everything. I mean, all the materials I collected, apart from picking up a commodity, have allowed me to almost unlock, you know, nearly everything. I'm only short of a couple of things. I'm probably after going to go back to the Guardian site to get, you know, more, because I think I'm a little bit understocked to unlock everything. I thought they were going to bring those requirements down. Am I too near the drop zone? I think I am. Yep. Didn't quite pull out in time for 30 degrees. Ugh. Bloody hell. Well, I'm not gonna boost this far. So let's get this thing. Oh, it was in glide, was it? I thought, make your mind up. I thought it aborted the glide there. Never mind, we'll do it again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The answer to that question, Barticus, is not enough. And yes, I realized when I said it that somebody was going to pick up on that. I know you. I know you lot. Oh. Having a tough time of it here, eh? Yeah, you can, Tyler, but hold on, please. Let me just land. Let me just land first, and I will bring you into the group. And into the ship. Okay. Now, please, Rusty, don't press the wrong key this time. Oh, that looks good. That looks all right. Yes. Okay, throttle up. Here we go. So yeah, when it came to bringing Beyond Chapter 2 out in Q2, how close were they to missing it? Like 2 days? Yeah. 2 days away from being outside of Q2. So who knows? In 3 days' time, Chapter 3 may... Who are you trying to kid? I mean, in 3 days' time, we are going to be in Q3. Ah, wicked. What? I love those robotic voices. I love this with those thrusters. It's brilliant. Yep, I can see me and the Krait getting along very, very well. I wonder what she's like as a shield and hull tanker, if she's any good at that. There's the gorgeous Felicity Farseer. Should have gone to Specsavers. Right, into the workshop then, into FSD, and let's crank this thing up to whatever we can get. See, it was pinned, but I'm going to stick the experimental on if I can, so we'll do that. Oh, look at this, straight into 3. Come on, Felicity. Sorry, I'm thinking of something there. There's saying, thinking that Felicity's like my FSD drive. She's just losing integrity all the time. I don't know whether we're gonna get a little bit lucky on grade 5 here. We might do. Okay, this is where it gets tricky now. Come on, give me a really good. No, 3 o'clock. That's no good. Oh, 6:10. That'll do. That's not bad. Keep going. We're gonna get a little bit there, aren't we? And we're out. Do you know what? I probably could have bought one more arsenic. That's fine. I mean, we're almost there. And I guess I'm gonna go. I might do thermal load because I'm not really too bothered about the mass, but the ship runs hotter with the FSD. Maybe taking a bit of thermal, 10% thermal out might be a good idea. Yeah, whatever. Do it. Right. So we didn't quite get to the end of grade 5, but we're gonna be more or less there, aren't we? So let's see how much we got now. 39 dead. So that's honestly going from unengineered to, well, as far as I got on grade 5, it upgraded the jump range less by 0.5 than the Guardians did. However, having said that, for considering the type of ship that it is, a 39 light year jump range on this thing is brilliant, and I'm happy with that. So, before we go any further, let me just do what I was going to do. Alright, Tyler, so if you just join once you're in the game, let me know and I'll multi-crew you in. Do your thrusters while you're there to grade 3. Save yourself a trip to Palin. Ah, Goatman. Hey, man. Shields are a little bit less than the Python. Hull 2 according to Coriolis. I think I probably pinned those dirty drives already. I think I've already pinned those. But yeah, let's do that then. So engines, I guess we're dirtying this thing up. What are we doing on this at the moment? 393 with boost or something, is it? I can't remember. Alright, so let's get dirty with Felicity then. I was going to make a joke about Felicity and her liking of mechanical equipment, but can't really go there. Okay. Oh, now look at that. I'm low on mechanical components there. It's probably not going to matter for this upgrade, but yeah, let's push it one more. You see, I think I've done enough there to unlock grade 4. So, yeah, but what the hell, I'm just going to waste it anyway. Okay, and the experimental drags. Hybrid capacitors, guys. I'm going to have to make a note of this. So what do I need? I need hybrid caps. And what was the other thing I just ran out of? Well, mechanical components. So I'll have to put that on my shopping list. I'll pin it just in case I didn't. Anything else? Power plants. Power plants. Let's go with overcharge. Shall we? What am I at? I'm nearing the limit. Oh, Athena, that's pretty bad. Yeah, you know those things where when you see them you can't unsee them? Well, now I've just read something I can't unread. Don't pin the thrusters. Okay, well I'll change that now. What about power plant though? Low emissions? I don't think is a good idea. I'm just going to overcharge because I can. Grade 1. There we go. So now we'll have gone from 96. Oh, sensors. Sensors working overtime. I will probably lightweight those, to be honest. Yep, I'm going to do this. It looks like I'm getting pretty low on phosphorus as well, which, yeah, phosphorus. So I need phosphorus and arsenic. Which is something that you get if you sit on a razor blade. Why don't you long range your scanner? Because I haven't really decided if the ship's going to be used for, you know, combat or anything like that yet. And right now I'm lightweighting it because I want to up my jump range, really. Shield boosters I'm going to leave at the moment. So jump range now 39.8. Didn't quite make the 40. It added, yeah, the Guardian FSD, it added 10.5 light years. And the jump range went from 18 to 29, I believe, something like that. And then we're sitting here at 39 now, thanks to Felicity. Do you know what? I actually can't leave here without doing the boosters. I've got to do something on them. So just do a quick grade 1 heavy duty. Clearly running short of grid resistors. I'm going to have to spend some time in Isino. That'll do. I'm not wasting another one just to close those circles. So, sorry to the OCD ones amongst us. And another one. Boom. There we go. What's the experimentals on these? Yeah, the Guardian booster is really impressive, but it is taking up an optional slot though. Right, let me just take a look at my resistances at the moment. So shield, so thermal is pretty bad. So I'm going to go with, yeah, I'm going to go with thermal block on that one. And, oh, wrong one. Did I do, what's going on here? I didn't put thermal block on both of them. There we go. Yeah, I did. I put it on that one. Bloody... It's the interface. It's just not very intuitive. Get back. You've actually got to come over here and click here first and then go into there. Okay, so that's not going to help me a great deal. Grade 1s, so... But it's going to... Yeah, it's better than a kick in the teeth. All right then. Let's go and see how she is at my favourite stomping ground. And before I take off, I will see if I can bring Tyler in. I haven't forgotten. And we have the fuel to get there. Right, let's see if we can multi-crew Tyler. There he is. Do we have one for spectator? No. I'll just put it on mentor then, because we're not really doing anything. So he's going to be somewhere. That's a seat there. I can barely turn my neck around to see. Can you add more than one FSD booster? Do you know what? I don't know. That's a good question, Eric. Can you imagine?
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Oh, he's on the right. Yeah, I can see your arm.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
Tyler, I'm going to have to mute your thing, just because we're on the stream and all that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now you're making me wanting to go back to Shinrata and see if we can stick another one on. I don't think you can stack them. I mean, because even if you can, you're going to start getting hotter and hotter. Go to the nearest station in that system and do the last 2 grades on your thrusters. The nearest station? Oh. Don't I need to have... Oh, I didn't repin the thrusters. It doesn't matter. I'm okay at the moment. I don't even know what the maximum speeds are. Yeah, I know I messed up there. I think I've got dirty drives pinned from Paling. I think so.
4, 3,
Let's go to Shinny. Let's go to Shinny. Oh, the boosters don't stack. Yeah, kind of had a feeling that they wouldn't. Didn't think Frontier would give us that little treat. But yeah, that would have been fantastic if they did. Let's go to Shinny and see if I've stacked. Stacked. See, I'm getting senile here. See if I've pinned the blueprint.
telepresence crew member disconnected.
Oh, I don't know what happened to Tyler there. Yeah, you can. Okay. So yeah, let's call that 40 light years. That's pretty much a 40 light year jump range. If I lightweighted a couple of modules, certainly I could hit 40. And if I went fully grade 5, you know, with completing the circles, it'd be over 40. That's not bad for this little ship. Yeah, 50 plus. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. I'll tell you what though. I want to pop to Jameson because I want to do just one quick thing. I want to hit a serious jump range now. Is it going to be... Is the jump range going to be 10.50? Like if I buy a grade 5 Guardian FSD? Is it going to be a 10.5 light year increase regardless of the ship it's going on? Or does it differ based on ship mass and stuff like that? You know, because like if I say, okay, here's a grade 5, let's stick it on a, I don't know, an asp or something. Would it give me the same jump range if it was a corvette or a cutter? Well, we're about to find out. 10 flat regardless. Okay. I find that kind of strange that it can just add that flat amount without taking into account the, you know, the ship mass like FSDs do, don't they? But hey, fine. Oh, I want to get this Krait into combat, but let's just... We're going to have to just jump out of the Krait for 2 minutes. Yeah, kind of a strange that it's 10.5 flat, but... So what's the smallest ship you could put it on? You'd need a ship that can take a grade 5, even if you have to run a class 5 slot. Even if you have to run shieldless. You know, even if there's a ship out there where it's the top slot is a grade 5 and there's only one of them. Not that you have to run shieldless, of course. I mean, you can run lower class shields. Asp Explorer, yeah, probably a Spartacus. And hey, if there's any ship that would be very cool to have an extra jump range on like that, for literally exploring, an Asp Explorer would certainly do that. What materials do I need for the FSD booster? If you can hang on for a few seconds, Eric, I will tell you. Where's my bloody launch pad? I'm right above it. Hey, where are you going? Oh, it's gonna be... Nah. Come on, you rusty old Krait. I'd like to see those corroded liveries for this ship. Or the Raider ship kit on it. Yeah, if you can... Right, well, we're going to be looking at those kind of jump ranges, Gathina. Because... Let me just exit the multi-crew a second.
Incoming message.
Oh dear, Merlin's having a bark. Right, into the shipyard then. I'm just going to temporarily pop this into the garage. And bring her out. We will get back to the Krait right now. Yes, Steve, that was one of the first orders of business today, was to get the Krait. I think they could have had a better name for it, but hey, it is named after a snake like the rest of them, so, or most of them. Okay, so this ship comes with a 65.15 jump range, so I should get 75.6, depending on what I take off. Actually, I'm not fully fueled either, and I should be, so let's do that. Right, optionals. Right, I have a cargo rack here, so that can come off. Yes, it's hot, but whatever, take it away. Okay, browse. 75.4. Look at the amount of power. And wait a minute. Okay, so my top speed 252, boost is 336. 252 and 336. Okay. Why does it do that? It's exactly the same, but it's showing down. It must be a decimal place of something, but it's negligible, whatever it is. I'm getting it. You kidding? I've got it's like 2 jumps to Desi out now. Mind you, it was before. Yeah, 75.41 jump range. So, you know, out of curiosity, if I was to do, can I don't know, can I go this far? I don't think so. Oh, 20k. If I use jet cones as well, oh, it's a little bit outside. Okay, what we're going to do then is stick our little plot thing on there, pop out, and change to where I am, which is over there. Zoom in to about there, I would say, and just pop off in that direction until we hit something like 20,000. That's going to take a while. Let's go a bit further. Just want to get on the edge of that jump range and see how many jumps. There we go. Okay, we're in that range now. That'll do, I guess. Okay, so 20,000 light years, including jet, which there is quite a few around here. Go on, plot that route. Elevator music plays. Do do do. Okay, so 20,000 light years plus jet cone boosts. 214 jumps. That's not bad at all. And before I cancel that, 214 to virtually get to Colonia for the sake of 2,000 light years. Let's take off the jet cone boosts. Do I now have to clear the route or what? It's not recalculating. Oh, I think it is recalculating, isn't it? Doesn't it do it here? Yes, there we go. 270 jumps. So that's considerable. That is considerable. That's 56 jumps more if you want to avoid neutron stars and white dwarfs. So, oh, the FSD booster is broken if you try and use neutrons or synthesize premium boost. Maybe you can test this. Sure. Right, so we have a jump range of 75. We're going to go and synthesize. I can only go to grade 2 because I'm out of bloody arsenic. We should go and get some at a material trader because it's only grade 2. But okay, let's inject 50% distance. We could go to Jackson's Lighthouse and give it a test if you guys are up for that before we get the Krait back. Okay, there you go. Jump range of 113 while I'm docked in the station. It's not too bad. And if we are going to go to Jackson's Lighthouse very quickly, just to test this theory, how many jumps would it take? I can put 2. Yeah, 2 jumps, because the first jump is huge. Right, let's test it against the neutron star then, and see if we can 300% this thing. And then we'll come back and pick up the Krait and stick it in a has-res. I didn't think I'd be getting this ship out today, I have to admit. We will look at other aspects of Beyond Chapter 2 tomorrow.
Detachment complete. Moderate speed on exit.
I can't see me doing the mining missions if I'm honest. And I wish I had time to pick up the Guardian. I may be able to unlock the large Guardian weapons for tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Oh, this is awful. What's going on? I've got a jump range of that's a bugged. I've got a jump range of 113, and the first jump it wants to give me is 74. What a waste. Is that the bug then? Because I had that jump range before I synthesized. So, yeah, I think that's not working. And like you say, it might be intentional. But if it is that you can't synthesize and have a Guardian booster on at the same time, then the FSD and synthesis option should not be available to you, because otherwise you're just wasting materials.
2, 1, engage.
Still, it's 2 jumps to Jackson's Lighthouse regardless. Yeah, okay, gave you too late. Doesn't matter, it's still 2 jumps.
Fuel scoop.
I'm just going to presume it works. Obviously, if you like a cool running exploration ship for field scooping, maybe, I don't know. I don't know how much extra temperature your Guardian booster's putting into your ship. But for me, I would rather take the FSD boost if I'm going exploring. So let's test it here then, shall we? Right, so here we are then, the closest neutron star to Shinny at least. And now let's put it in and see where we are. So we are at 76.71 because we've used up a bit of fuel. So let's cruise towards it, and as we get close, I'm just going to pop the nose up and get into the stream like that.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Do 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 do.
Charged.
Honestly, it's like being in the Twilight Zone there. Alright guys, so obviously we'll get back to Shinrata in 1 jump. In fact, I should have enough jump range to get me directly into Jameson Memorial. Jump straight onto the landing pad from here. Right, jump range 306.86. It's a shame that we've got a bug there with that text. But yeah, there you go. 306 light years in 1 jump. Seriously good. So if you're going on the neutron highway towards Colonia, man, lovely. Obviously, Jameson is a jump away now. Look at this, guys. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, I need to tick the boost, sorry. Yeah. Let's do that. That's what I didn't have ticked before. Why is it in blue? What's going on there? Let me just pop back to Jameson again. Clear it. Alright. I'm just not happy with the way that looked. I don't know why. Oh, is it in blue because it's boosted? Yeah, one jump to Shinrata, 147 light years. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm so tempted to do a jump of 300. No, let's do it. Let's do it. Boy, what a hell of a jump range, 306. You guys still out there?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, very impressed with the Guardian FSD, I have to say.
Fuel scooping.
Or researching. Yeah, you're gonna have to do some Guardian stuff, unfortunately, which can be a little bit grindy. To say the very least. Let's get rid of that and clear it. Material gathering. Are you in Isinor by any chance, Tim? Yeah, partly because I've got videos on that though, at the Guardian sites. I mean, if he's up for it, you want to team up with. I'm going to volunteer him here. You want to team up with Kiwi Guy and Commander Bonehead. Those guys know the sites back to front. And if you're going to take somebody with you as backup for the Sentinels. Jameson just disappeared there. Best thing is to, if you're not on it, Tim, I know I'm promoting myself, but why not? If you join my Discord channel, we have a materials and data info. What would you call it? Yeah, channel. And from in there, you can find layouts of the Guardian sites. Which James kindly provided. Right, let's get crating. I mean, yeah, obviously you can't go to a neutron star, get your boost, and then synthesize 50% or whatever on top of that. But imagine if you could. The jump ranges would be obscene. Obscenely beautiful though, to jump that, nearly 1,000 light years in 2 jumps. Or yeah, over 1,000 light years in 2 jumps. If you include everything, but Frontier won't let you do that. You can have one suite out the box, but you can't have the box of suites. Right, refuel, repair, and unpack the crate. Literally. I wonder what the Krait Mark 1 looked like. Here we go then. Let's see how she performs in a Haz-Res. And I'm prepared to take on bigger ships than I did with the Challenger. And I know with the standard shields on, it's going to take a lot longer for them to come back up again, which is a bit of a downer. Let's see if I can plot this before. Oh, God. Rusty, you're a nutcase. Oh, well, you didn't really deserve to get away with that. That is not how you leave a spaceport, guys. Because, I'll tell you why, because if you hit a ship coming in, the station can get angry at you. And all of a sudden you become a flying... oh God. I couldn't finish the sentence because I forgot the name of the planet.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! What's the name of the planet that the Death Star blew up? Princess Leia's home. I've got it on the tip of my tongue. Begins with a Y, doesn't it? Ah. Is it Yorion? I don't know. No, I can't remember. Alderaan. Yeah, there you go. Station gets angry at you and you become a little flying Alderaan. Okay. Didn't go too well, that little quip, but anyway. Wasn't he in Final Fantasy X? Oh, God. Hey, Commander Y friends. Commander Y friends, let me ask you a question. When you've completed a mission, I can't believe I'm even going to say this. Do you have to debrief? Sorry. Right. Let's pop this thing in, and I have no clue how many pips this thing is going to need into weapons, but hopefully not too many. I couldn't resist, guys. I'm just going to stop this just a moment. I might be coming in a little bit too quick. She's a beauty, isn't she? I mean, it looks like it's, you know, a couple of generations old. Oh, yes. She'll look better when she's in normal space, because then the engines fire up. See, now I've got Commander Y friends. I've got pictures of you now saying, I'll be brief. Okay, enough of the brief jokes. Right, let me have a look out here. Yeah. Oh man, I tell you what, a corroded livery on this over a Raider kit. Oh, look at that. Those engines look awesome. So there she is. I'm going to try and see if I can make her dance a little bit. There we go. Down we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. Down, 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 down. There you go. So there's your Krait. from all angles. And there is the bay and the little cargo hold. There she is. She's fairly agile, I would say, and we're going to test her now against this python, I imagine. Right, so triple advanced plasma accelerators and multis. I don't think I can get away with 2 pips, maybe. Oh, listen to that engine. It's so old. I love it. I feel like I'm in some old, cronky old ship. Now, this is a problem I have, is which circle for which weapon. Ugh. Why can't we have different colours? I mean, I didn't even hit the guy. Right, I'm going to fire the multis. Right, so that's that circle. Okay, so it's that one for the plasmas then.
Scan detected. Warning, temperature critical.
Yeah, temperatures are rising.
Flight assist off. Flight assist off.
So it's the circle that hasn't got the dots in is the plasma ones. I need to be lining up this way, preferably.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Warning, temperature critical.
I just want to turn my head a little bit. There we go.
Warning, impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Under attack.
Obviously I'm not hitting my target. It's really weird to fight from that angle. Oh. Oh. These advanced plasmas, they don't always fire when you want them to, and it's because I need another pip into weapons, but then it means taking a pip out of shields, and as you can see I can't afford to. I cannot win this fight. Time to leave. Partly it's not because of the shape or the weapons, it's the vast majority of the reason why I didn't win that fight was me just not being good enough. And, you know, part of that, if you break that down, is the fact that I tend to stand nose to nose too much. Hi Andy. How withers are you? If you're back from the high stool. I'm going to wait for my shields to come up. Yep, I would go with that. Triple efficient beams with thermal vents. Why not? I just picked the first weapon loadout I thought of, really. Ooh dear. Right, let's get back to the actual Hazres, which is over there. actually there's a couple of... Whoa! Man, that would churn your stomach.
Scan detected.
Oh, I don't even dare take on a further lance. Dangerous.
Scan detected.
Did you just come at me there?
Detected.
Oh, he's an EGP operative. Damn. Oh, great. Excellent. I was hoping to get a bounty, wasn't I? So if I can escape here, I can hand myself in to the authorities. If I'm wanted. Which I guess I am. It says I'm hostile, but I think the wanted's supposed to overtake that, isn't it? I'll have to check now and see if I am.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
No, I don't have a local bounty. Okay. Let's see if we can get one. Ooh, rusty boy, rusty boy, rusty boy, come on. Let's try and attain a bounty. I'm so close to this thing now. I don't know if she can do it. Come on. Now it feels like the Millennium Falcon. Damn it.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, so how am I going to get a bounty then without getting a notoriety of 1? Oh, I didn't intend to kill anything, Kathina. No, just take a shot. Get wanted and then get out before he gets killed. But I want to try and take on a ship first. Something more my size and, you know, or something within my skill level. Like an asp. An elite asp, though. The problem is, and he's in a wing. The problem is they're so bloody small, some of these ships, that a master FAS, that might be worth a go.
Under attack. Warning. Temperature critical. Scan detected.
I think I need 3-3 on the pips.
Scan detected. Warning. Temperature critical.
Safe to say, fixed weapons aren't for me.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I want to just, if I could just get his damn shields down, I reckon I could beat him on hull.
Target shields offline. Shields offline. Taking damage. Warning. Hull breach.
I'm gonna die.
Taking internal damage. Hull integrity critical. Warning. Taking
Boom!
damage. Eject. Eject.
Because Kathina, this is just a live stream, I'm just testing the ship out. Maybe when things get more involved, I can outfit it with a fighter. I'm just testing the ship out. I don't need to, you know, test a fighter out. How do you know? I could put one in tomorrow. Doesn't have to be now. We'll see. Let's have a look and have a look in my. I probably could fit one actually if I've got room in outfitting. Actually, I could, yeah. So what do they go up to, these fighter bays? And I'll need to get back to Shinny for it, I think. Let's have a look. We'll have a look at in Shinrata Desra. Yeah, I'm not happy with the weapon loadout anyway, so I'm going to be switching that over. Maybe just go old school. Pulse lasers and multi-cannons. Something like that. Or pulse lasers and cannons. I haven't used cannons for a while. Have they been nerfed?
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So what am I boosting? 500? 501 was that? Yeah, 50, 502. Barely. Ain't so bad. At least a fighter would cause a distraction, I suppose.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And we'll change the weapons. We'll get gimbals on. But yeah, I think a couple of 3 efficient beams would be great. Because they're even though they're efficient, they're still pretty damaging. What have you got on yours, Kathina? What did you put on, weapon-wise? And did you go fixed or gimbals? Railguns. They generate heat as well, though, don't they? The 2 medium slots are great for rails. Yeah, that's an idea, Zontar, you know, the Guardian power distributor. Maybe if that's better than what I have, I can keep 2 pips in weapons. You know, maybe it's more efficient that way. Obviously, like I say, you can't engineer these Guardian things, but there you go. Now, the Guardian power distributor, is that the same as the FSD in that it's an optional slot to go along with the core one? Because then I would probably be looking at doing a Guardian built Anaconda. Just have an Anaconda and just stick as many Guardian components on it as possible and see what she's like. Oh, it says it's a core component. 2 medium thermal vent beams, 2 large overcharged incendiary multi-channels. Right, so with the large you went with triple multi-cannons. Okay. And then 2 beams. Mind if I copy that? I quite like the sound of that, actually. I like the thought of, because it reminds me of the huge weapons I have on the Corvette, of having larger multi-cannons than you do beams, because it also keeps the power of the beams down on the capacitor as well, which is a good idea. Oh, somebody messed up.
Attention. Maintain nominal
That was that's that's an NPC. What are you doing? Texting? You don't text and mail slot at the same time. Jesus. Honestly, this Galnet version of WhatsApp, it's causing so many crashes. That was crazy. I thought it was a player. What the hell happened? I mean, he was going in fine, wasn't he? And he just said, "Oh no, let's just pitch the nose down," and pathetic. I love it though. It's kind of extremely reckless. The station should have done him in for that. That was nuts. I had complete faith in him. I was right behind him, and I've got complete faith in you getting through the slot. Here he comes. Is he having another go? He's in. Is he in? Oh, that was so silly. Yeah, these are power hungry. Do not sell, Rusty. Do not sell. Store. I know one day I'm going to make the mistake of selling those. But you can buy them back if you realize it within a certain amount of time. Or before you, oh, it's before you undock, isn't it? Once you've docked, I think you've lost them. Store. What else in the update other than 2 new ships? Well, we have new USS higher threat levels. I'm going to sell those. This is the beauty of unengineered weapons. You can just sell them off. Let me get out of outfitting, Andy, because... Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I can do it another way. Alright, so yeah, new wing missions for mining. Yeah, exciting stuff there. Added existing megaship interactions to installations. Escape hatch interactions to damaged megaships. Players can now hand themselves into security contacts, relax friendly fire thresholds, notoriety now decays whilst the player is docked. Relax the rules for multi-crew gunners so that they are less prone to accidental assault or reckless weapon discharge crimes. New weapons, of course, the large plasma shot cannon, the large Guardian shard cannon, the large Guardian plasma launcher. Can't wait to get hold of those. 2 new ships and bug fixes and stuff like that. Yep. And ramming a Guardian Sentinel will no longer give you a bounty. So yeah, no chocolate bars for ramming Guardian Sentinels. Do you know what the thing is with mining though? Is because of engineering. Mining, you say, is relaxing. I've heard a few people say that, and I completely understand that. But I would rather be material gathering. I just find it much more productive, and it can also be relaxing to a point, as long as you're getting what you want. If you're not, it can be anxiety inducing. I don't know whether to go with fixed again. Look at the right damage per second here, 23. Armor piercing 54. Armor piercing's the same. It's not that much of a drop off, is it? We'll go with multis. Gimbal, sorry. Because I spend more time being on target with gimbals. Therefore less wasted ammo. And the damage per second that I induce is just as much as fixed. That's the way I look at it. I didn't find unlocking Celine Jean that bad, to be honest. I guess because I used a Conda and kitted her out with some nice refineries and collector limpets. It was okay. It didn't take as long as I expected it to do. If you remember, on the video, I bought an Anaconda specifically to do Celine Jean's unlock, and then I sold it straight after. But it was brilliant. It was such a great ship for doing it. Okay, so we've done that. We've changed the weapons. Because we got blown up, didn't we? Yeah, got blown up. Oh, that's what I need to do. Fire groups. Oh, stop pressing the bloody mouse button. I think I'm going to switch these round. I'm going to be more comfortable with these the other way around. And was there something else we were going to do here? Or am I just dreaming? I don't know whether to go by weaves here. I don't think, probably not. Oh yes, I know what it was now. Right, so the technologies. This is what you need then for... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, it looks like the Guardian FSD has disappeared off here now. Because I've unlocked it. That's bizarre. Oh, I can't see what the ingredients were anymore. So there's the class 3s. And class 3 shards, but this one. I can do it, guys, look. 10 microwave cooling hoses to unlock. Oh. Right. Microwave cooling hoses, 10 of those. And these, I don't want the turreted ones. What are these? They're fixed. Now hold on. Plasma charger turreted class 3. If I unlock this, where's... Because they're supposed to be fixed and gimbaled and turreted. So I guess this, if I unlock that, it unlocks all 3 types, right? This is turretable, in other words. I guess it enforces your shields. Oh, look, I'm missing this. 2 Guardian weapon blueprint segments. If not for that, if I can pick up 2 of these, guys, if I can pick up 2 of these before tomorrow, which is going to be tricky, all I have to do is get 10 articulation motors, 10 microwave cooling hoses, and we can unlock both weapons and stick them on a ship. You have to unlock them all separately. So where's the Where's the gimbaled ones? It says here, in the change log, where are we? Large plasma shock cannon. Large plasma shock cannon. Oh. You're right. The shock cannon's not here. Okay. I thought they'd all be here, unless I've unlocked it already. I don't know. Can't be. It's a new weapon. Can you get them somewhere else? And the plasma launcher is fixed and turreted. So, where are we? They're not here, are they? These are different words. Because here we got plasma charger. And I'm looking for plasma shock cannon and plasma launcher. And neither of those are here. So I need to find another Guardian technology broker that's got those items in. Oh, shock cannon is human tech. Yes. Okay, it doesn't, you're right, it doesn't say the word Guardian here. So Guardian plasma launcher then. Certainly not here. Fixed and turreted. I don't know. I'll have to see if I can find where these are and what I need to unlock with, and if I can do it. If I can do it, I'll try and unlock the weapons before tomorrow's live stream. But I'm certainly not making any guarantees on that, because I may not have the actual time in the day to do it tomorrow. However, yes, AC Escher, I am in the Krait right now. Yeah, Guardian ships. I can't even, I've heard not even a mention of it, so I don't know. But it's going to happen, I reckon. As is involuntary encounters with goides. Anything on the mission board that involves taking us to one of these new threat things, I suppose they're going to be in maybe war systems, maybe civil war systems, whatever. This is all mining. I mean, Shinrata's terrible for missions. Really is bad. I'm just having a laugh to myself. Right. Has anyone seen any of these new missions that direct you to high threat USSs? And what kind of missions do they come in the form of? Do you know what? What I didn't do in outfitting? Optionals, 6A shields. What I didn't do, I don't need to do it from there, is have a look in my stored modules. Oh, I'm not using those, am I? I always forget to look in here and just to see if I've got anything in stock. Couple of rail guns there, engineered. Put those in instead of the multi-cannons. I need 3 of those though, don't I? Prismatic. Low emissions power plant. Go in there. Thrusters grade 5. Well, dirty drive tuning. I don't think that's grade 1. I don't know what grade that is. I doubt it's grade 1 though. There you go. Prismatic shields. Grade 6 and grade 7. shield boosters, hull reinforcement, Guardian plasma charges, but those are the twos. Charge enhanced power distributor, grade 6. Is that fittable? Oh, it's not here. It's away in a different station. All right. So nothing really I can use, I don't think. All right, Tim. Glad you got in at the end. Right, let's go back to killing. See if we can do better with these weapons. Because it's going to be probably better on the capacitor for this one. It's going to be a lot less power, so we can probably keep 2 pips into weapons. And we're going to be gimbal, so we're going to be hitting everything. So it's just going to be a question of how good the ship is. Not to forget, it's not engineered in the slightest. Stock ship. That makes a huge difference. Involuntary, yes, but not voluntary. I mean, oh, involuntary. Well, I don't know if you count being hyperdicted. But it's not like you can be somewhere, like dropping into a USS that's not a non-human threat and then have one jump in, or I don't know. Right, so one jump straight over. Here we go.
2, 1,
No, we didn't, Andy. No, I didn't put any on this ship. I want these new ones, but I don't know where to find them as of yet. I would have thought that all Guardian tech brokers would have had the same stock, but they clearly do not. Because otherwise we would have found the no, which one was it now? The Guardian plasma launcher, which wasn't there. Right, let's see what this is going to do. I've got a clean slate now that I've been destroyed. Okay. Can I hand myself in now? Or is that one to pick up? I don't know if it is better than a Python. Is it? I don't know. I love the Python, so I'm kind of biased at the moment. It depends. I don't know, compare its internals, its shields, its armor, weapons. I prefer the look of the Python. I like the shape, but I like the fact that this ship looks like an old cronky thing. Right, I'm going to try my 402 pips and see what happens. So beams on primaries, they're the small weapons, or smaller, and the multi-cannons are the big ones.
Cannot comply.
That's because I pressed the wrong button, mate. Don't worry about it. Type 10 Defender, eh? I don't see too many of those hanging around. And he's in a wing.
Scan
You
detected.
don't see too many of these. When was the last time you saw an NPC Type 10, guys? This is my first. That is my first. I haven't seen that. Oh, I tell you what, I'd like to find a Krait. Oh, I like the NPCs are in Type 10s. Oh, Expert Fertilance. Now I should be able to do that one. If I can't, then I need to be ejected from the game. Oh, sugar, he's clean. Why do I keep doing that?
Bounty incoming.
I think it's just because I'm kind of focused on what I'm trying to say and just induces mistakes. Not concentrating fully. Well, you know what it is, and partially as well, you just expect Fertilances to be wanted, don't you, really? You don't see too many clean Fertilances.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But where am I looking now? Like, all in the wrong places. I'm not wanted. Is that part of that relaxed thing, or? Yeah, I know, I'm going to bum out here. Oh, I've got another bounty. Yeah, there you go. I've got 2,000 bounty now. But at least it stops me from being wanted. It's got a great cockpit, this thing. Whoa. The way they were all coming at me, the asteroids. I was going to say something there, but this is I like to keep it for family viewing. So let's not talk about ship names. Clipper.
Scan
Now, Clipper's got to be, right? Dangerous. Scanning. Wanted. Winged. In with other Clippers by the looks of it. Triple Clippers. I ain't taking triple Clippers. No. Oh, God. Don't do it, Rust. Expert Conda. Okay. Right.
Scan detected.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack. Flight assist off.
I bet he turns around just as fast as me. See?
Flight assist on.
Now why is that?
Target shields offline.
The biggest, slowest ship can turn around as fast as I can.
Flight assist
In a vulture.
off.
Never mind this thing.
Flight assist on.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I think I'm just going to turn to Euro truck.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Good night.
Scan detected.
You know I'm going to get that. I've picked up so much of this stuff, the compound shielding, in the last few streams. It better bloody... It is useful for something, because I remember needing it. I'm going to pick that up. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just giving my shields a chance to quickly regenerate as well. But to be honest, right now, just for the moment, I'm quicker with this.
Initiated. Scan detected. Shields offline.
Do you know, every time I do the down thrust and up thrust things on these ships, I find them so unresponsive.
Repair sequence successful. Shields online. Scan detected.
Oh, Jesus! How did I not pick up on that? Where are you, Mr. Imperial Shielding? I can't let that opportunity go by. That was dropped by a Conda? Alright. I think he might be part of the wing, which at the moment is not really good for me. Yeah, I ain't taking the wing on. That would be suicide. Probably should let my shields come right up, but a Master Vulture shouldn't be too much of a problem. Famous last words. Let me just bring him over to me because I'm sick of chasing him already.
Under attack.
Where's the circle? There it is. I've run out of weapons already. I'll just stick to the multis at the moment. It only looks like I'm seeing... Oh, there's three. Now we got three going. Oh, my shields are getting wrecked as well.
Target shields offline.
You see, if I had Sirius, I would be doing a lot better right now. Because I have to... The fingers on the keyboard that are maneuvering the ship
Taking damage.
are having to go and do the pips as well, so I can't do both at the same time. But with Sirius, I can. This is going to be a close one.
Warning. Temperature critical. Target.
What I should have done there is put all pips into weapons. I didn't need any in shields.
Scan detected.
So, there you go. She handles okay. She couldn't fight her way out of a wet paper bag without engineering in my hands. Just I'll put that in as a qualifier because I'm sure there's pilots out there a lot better than I am. But I can only compare it to other ships that I fly and fight with, and unengineered. She's yeah. You might as well just leave your will on the table before you go. I've got plenty of those, but they're always handy while the shields are coming back up. Engineered, I'm sure it's a different story. Once the shields are boosted up and the hull's boosted up and the weapons are engineered, it's probably going to be a whole different ball game. Well, I was judging it as it is right now, though. Obviously, I'm only comparing it against engineered ships, in which case, no chance. I wonder if you had an unengineered corvette, you know, what would be the smallest ship that could take it down, fully engineered? Again, it depends on who the pilot is, right? And your weapons and your loadout. But it'd be interesting. I mean, a Sidewinder could take down an Anaconda if it had enough time. If you don't mind waiting for the fact that I was going to say with byweaves that the Anaconda's shields would regenerate before the Sidewinder got them down. You'd constantly be fighting against the regeneration of the shields. Right, expert dropship. Wouldn't it be nice if when you boosted, it just gave that little dab of extra harnessed power into your shields so you could get your shields back quicker if you every time you boost. Bit like Formula 1 uses when it harnesses brake energy. Right, let's see now. He's definitely facing away, but I've got one boost to catch him and then engage. And I may have been a little bit too close.
Target shields offline.
Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir.
Under attack.
Come on, multis. Bloody hell, these multis. I don't know if it's because of where they're positioned, but you rarely see all 3 of them getting off at the same time.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Ah,
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Flight
I should have boosted.
Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I don't know, my pit management is... Well, I could think of a word to say, but I did say it was a family affair, so we're not going to do that.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Target destroyed.
Anything here? Well, that dump would have been material or commodity dump there would have been great if I was thirsty. Because it would use the capacitor even more. Personally, I wouldn't mind just going for a full multi-cannon. Oops. Sorry. Don't look at the chat when you when you're collecting stuff. Yeah, it would have. I would go for a full multi-cannon build on this, or efficient beams, which will change the scenario completely. Efficient beams along with stronger shields. Now I would take him on, but my shields are absolutely gone. And so is my hull. So let's get a repair. And I think I'm just going to probably call it there. Hold on, where are we now? Yes. A tentative thumbs up on the Krait. I love the I love the sound. I love the interior look of it. The shape is very distinctive. But yeah, like you say, Kathina, until I get it engineered, can't really make a complete judgment on it. But from what I've seen so far, I like it. I don't mind the Challenger either. How it compares up against the Chieftain, I don't know. I guess it might make it a bit redundant. Although the Challenger is more expensive. But I haven't yet looked at Coriolis to compare the outfitting of both ships in terms of how big the slots are and how many of them and whatnot. Ah, Kathina. Now just looking at what Barticus has said has reminded me, remember when I was at Shinrata just now and I said, what have I forgotten? I'm sure there's something I've forgotten. It was what I went there for. And that was to put a ship launch fighter in the damn thing. However, I will have a ship launch fighter in this ship for tomorrow's stream. It's going to take me a while to engineer this because I don't have the motivation to do any material gathering right now, so I don't know how many I've got. Materials that will allow me to do the upgrades I want, but I'll do what I can. It won't be for tomorrow though, it might be for next week. But I collected a lot at Isinor, so I may have quite a bit in the bank there.
Docking request granted.
Oh, slow down, darling, slow down. Oh, almost. Oh. Almost.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, so, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what she's like engineered. And I'm sure there'll be someone who will tell me before I get there. But right now, look at the numbers. Armor 396, shield health 565. I mean, these numbers are nothing. It's like paper thin. The armor, thermal resistance 0, shield thermal resistance -15. Kathina, I need you to come up with a good build for this. Yeah, let's see what we can do with it. Engineered. And see if we can turn her into a bit more of a beast than she is. Which shouldn't be too difficult, to be fair. Right, okay. I'm going to call it a day because it's been a while now. So I think we're on just onto the 4th hour. Yeah, we are 3 hours 48. That's enough. Because I'm going to be doing one tomorrow as well. So yeah, see what happens between now and tomorrow, and we'll pick it up from there. So thanks everybody for coming by, watching, and if you're not here tomorrow, have a great weekend, and if I see you tomorrow, I'll see you then. Yeah, looking forward to it. Feel free to start late. Yeah, I can't though. I can't. I've got to start at a decent time for me as well. A good stealth ship with the SLF, that might be fun. Yeah, oh, and Kathina as well. The Diamondback that I did, the one that runs really cool and cold, I might think about using that for mega ship hacking because of the fact that it runs cold. I think that would be a perfect ship for it. So yeah. So anyway, thanks guys. You're welcome, and I will catch you tomorrow. Until then, I will see you later. Bye bye.